Welcome inside of the Garnet B. Rickard for some Friday night hockey for the Adam AAA Toros. They're going to take on the Peterborough Petes in a big game here, as the Petes have moved ahead of the Toros in the standings by 2 points. So Toros have to try and play catch up and hopefully leave here back tied in the standings with Peterborough. Keaton Arda taking off the stick in behind the goal. Also, we got to mention Peterborough has also played like 3 more games more than the Toros, so they've got those games to make up. That first shot on net was kicked aside by Ryan in behind the goal. Some nice moves by Riley Brandt behind the net to set it up on the side. Brandt trying to walk it out. Had Nolan Lee from the line waiting, tapping for a pass. He went down low instead there for Arda, who had it knocked off his stick. Leap pass up through center. Taken away there by Keaton Arda again. Arda trying to get in through the line to throw it at the goal, knocked down by Brandt on the way through. Ethan Jackman from center, trying to get around that check. Gets around him, tried to shoot one. Caught there this time by Ryan on that shot, and he'll drop it off there behind the net. Jackman put everything he can into that, and Ryan followed it right into his glove to make the stop. Behind the goal now, Ethan Sterling over there for McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin with a stretch pass. Knocked down there by Adam Baker at neutral zone. Brings it in. He's got Owen Dobbs going to the goal as well. Baker tries to take it himself. Drop pass into the center. Kept in there from the line by Sterling. Sterling pushes it into the corner there for Dobbs to try and get the puck out of the left corner. Taken aside there by Peterborough. Trying to get it out of the zone. They'll keep it in behind their own net and kill off some more time here. Just getting started in the first period, nothing. Kept in here from the line, a shot that hit a player on the way through, went behind the net for Adam Baker. Baker driven into the boards behind the net. No penalty. Back to the line for Sterling. Sterling to the other side for Cooper McCaslin, trying to take the pass off the board, sends a shot tipped on the way through, and a right pad save there by Ryan as he kicked it out. Back up the other way. Trying to get around the checker now. Gets it back to the line. Ethan Sterling hard around the boards to get it out. Baker trying to get around the defender. Adam Baker couldn't get it through. Here comes an opportunity on the other end now for Blake DeBow. DeBow got around the checker there of Ferris as they try and get it in. Knocked down there on the way through by Luke Boyce. Boyce takes it back in his own end. Slapping it around the other side, tripped up in behind the goal. And now it's going to be the first penalty of the game, and it'll go to the Toros for tripping. Luke Boyes is the one that goes to the box for tripping. Peterborough get the first power play. They'll control it behind the net. Some nice moves. Gets it back to the line here for White. White drops it over there to the other corner now. Bathgate with some moves. Bathgate with a backhand shot right in front of the net, and it's a right pad save by Parker Shaw. Back up the other way for Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to get around the checker. He'll fire it behind the goal. Takes a carom out in front, and Ryan steers it behind his own net. With a stretch pass to the other side. That's Bathgate running after it. Bathgate trying to get around the checker. Quick shot stopped by Shaw. Loose puck in front, and DeBow tries to get rid of it. Here comes an opportunity now on the other side. Bringing it in over the line. He'll try and shoot one from the face-off circle. Nice block. That was blocked there by Ricardo Alvarez on the way through. Keaton Legacy short-handed. Trying to cut this on his own. Gets around the checker. Tries to get it there to the face-off circle. Chipped around to the other side. 50 seconds left to go on the penalty to boys. Adam Kadiklo with a nice play to chip it back there for Hudson Bishop. Bishop up there for Kadiklo to try and find a lane to get it out. That's not going to happen. Marshall tries to keep it in there for Peterborough. Around the boards it goes. And out at center. Trying to find a lane with some nice stick handling moves. Now he brings it in over the line. Nice move there by Hatton. Hatton fires it behind the net. Opportunity right in front. Fanned on it. On the one-timer. Keaton Ardaugh getting away. Ardaugh trying to get around the defender who's backing up. Letting Keaton Ardaugh take it in. Sets up in front there for Kadiklo. Broken up on the other way. Back comes Peterborough. Back up the other way with a pass. Knocked down Nolan Lee from his own end. Lee tried to get it past Hunter. Now both Lee and Coughlin, collided there at center. Coughlin trying to get it there on the other side. Coughlin out in front, just over the stick there. Kept in though from the line with a shot. Nice block on the way through. That was blocked there by Adam Kadiklo. Behind the net it goes Hudson Bishop and Nolan Lee from behind the net. Chipping it up the boards, Riley Brandt, not past Hatton. Hatton sets one in on net. It's an easy save for Shaw as he puts it behind the goal. Nolan Lee trying to win the battle. Cross-checks his man down. That's going to be another penalty to the Toros, and this one will go to Lee for taking down Ferris. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal. Wins it. Tries to fire it around out the glass. Kept in here from the line. Kavanaugh couldn't go with the puck, though. Kavanaugh from his own end, knocked down here by Cooper McCaslin. Right hard in on net. Stopped there by Ryan. Kicked it off to the right. From behind the goal it is. Peterborough trying to skate it out of their own end for an opportunity. They're going to find him open ice as they try and bring it in. Now with Ferris. Nice drop pass. It was in the feet there and stolen aside by Owen Dobbs. Dobbs short-handed. One man to beat. Takes it in. Shot on net. Stopped there by Ryan, and Ryan will cover up the rebound. Face-off off to the right of the goal. Won by Peterborough in their own end. Big defensive win on their draw. They try and chip it around the boards. Comes away at center. Knocked away from Bathgate. Onto the tape of Peterborough again. Stretch pass to the other side. Bathgate picks it up. Good last name for a hockey player. Bathgate out there for Peterborough. White a shot. Stopped there by Shaw. Loose puck in front. They can't bury it at the side of the goal as it just rolled wide. Out of front again. That's when it'll get steered aside by Parker Shaw. Bathgate picks it up in the corner. Bathgate back to the line for White. White takes his time. Sends one to the net. That'll get knocked down on the way through. Toros players down and in front of the net. Bringing it in now is Adam Baker. Baker trying to take it in, taken off its feet. Sterling still crawling his way to the bench. Face-off will be here at center. Legacy trying to chip it in the zone. Coming around the other side here for Peterborough. Ripping it around the wall. Knocked down by Zane Dwyer, who puts it in. Deep back in behind the net. First one back there is Keaton Legacy. Trying to get the puck and set it up in front. Legacy was controlled behind the net. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Taken aside there on the wall to try and get in. Nolan Lee sprung from the penalty box. Toros have killed it off. Now Lee goes to the bench. Kadiklo tries to dump it out. Alvarez stretch pass for Blake DeBow. Can't get to it. Legacy knocks that one down again. Legacy for Blake DeBow over his stick all the way down the ice here into the corner. Legacy shot. That hit the post, or it might have caught the top end of the stick of Ryan, but it was pretty close to the back of the net, but no go for the Toros. Back behind the net goes Kadiklo to try and set things up again. Another trip in behind the goal with no penalty. This one is going to go this time as Toros are going to touch it up, but the penalty is going to go to Peterborough for sloshing. Wow. We have a correction on the play. It wasn't a Peterborough penalty. It's the third straight going to the Toros, and it's Kadiklo going for slashing. Kavanaugh shot, knocked down by Nolan Lee. Fires it out the boards. Kept in again by Kavanaugh. Wrapped around and out. Kavanaugh and Turner there at center. Trying to get here from center ice. Over here again for Turner to try and find a lane, and it'll dump away at center. Keaton Narda picks it off and puts it deep into the Peterborough zone. Flipped around the boards. Cut off there by Arda to try and set up Jackman out in front. Back up the other way. They're racing after the puck. 2-on-2 rush, as that is Ferris with the puck trying to get around Nolan Lee. Ferris drops it back to the line now. Taking into the boards there. Jackman with a nice hit. Taking down Kavanaugh. Shot to the net. Knocked down there by Hudson Bishop. Last minute of play of the first period. Knocked down by Peterborough at center. Flip all the way back in behind the net. And it's going to go for icing. And they've got to stop the clock with 49 seconds left on it. No icing. We're just going to have the play at center ice. Trying to get the puck here in the zone. Dumped in. Caught there by Ryan, who puts it behind the goal. Wrapped around the boards to try and get it out. Thrown to the net. Knocked down at the front. From behind the goal, he tries to set it up in front of the goal. 25 seconds left to go. Drop pass in behind the goal. 20 seconds left. Still time to go up the ice, but the pass was broken up there at center. Now they try and get around Luke Boyce for that final opportunity. They got to stay inside, and it's not going to happen as he was just in over the line. Face-off won there by Peterborough. Trying to pick it up here in the zone. Bathgate getting around the checker for that final opportunity. Not going to get the shot away. Nice play there by Ethan Sterling. Wraparound shot out of front. Another block. This one will go down there for McCaslin. 1 second left to go on the penalty there to Adam Kadiklo. So the Toros are going to kill off their third straight power play, and they're going to do it at the start of the second period. Starting off the second period, there's Kadiklo out. He's going to join the rush here. No, he's going to go to the bench, but the Toros still bring two in with Owen Dobbs to start it off. Try to get around the checker there of Marshall. In that right corner, they try and move it out through center with Marshall again. Knocked down there by the Toros, Sterling, with a stretch pass up through center over the stick. Trying to find it in the zone. Brings it in over the offensive end. Pushed wide and behind the net. They try and set it up in front with Marshall. Hit the side of the goal, and Toros get the opportunity to clear. And we're getting another penalty coming up here. First penalty to Peterborough goes to Marshall. So see what the Toros can do on their power play here. McCaslin down low for Arda. Keaton Arda gets it back there for McCaslin again. Over to Jackman. Jackman's got a bomb from the point, trying to get it through. That one got knocked down by Kavanaugh, though he didn't get all he wanted to. It was a wrist shot to the net. Legacy trying to get it. Can't. Kept in here from the blue line. Nice play there by McCaslin. Nice strong backhand. Flips it over there into the right corner. Trying to set it up in front is Keaton Narda. Stripped off his stick and fired down the ice. Past McCaslin. Down the ice into the corner. Scooping it up in their own end now is Ethan Jackman. Jackman from center brings it in. Setting up Keaton Arda. Arda, side of the net for Legacy over his stick. Toros get it back again. Back to the line for McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin gets it. Down low again. Side of the net is Legacy waiting for it. There's a blocker save as Brandt couldn't stuff it in from the side. Around the boards it goes. Riley Brandt trying to stuff it out again. Around the boards, pass Arda, kept in by McCaslin. Over there to Jackman, one-timer. Can't shoot it. Jackman trying to control it again here at center. Drops it back there to the line. Late pass over here for Keaton Legacy. Legacy drops it for Jackman again. Ethan Jackman going wide. Setting it up in front over the stick of Legacy. Loose puck out of front. Stopped there by Ryan this time. Riley Brandt gets it again from behind the goal. Pressured on by Legacy. Kept in by Jackman. Ethan Jackman side for Arda. Keaton Arda trying to get it. Chips it off the boards now for Hudson Bishop, who fanned on the shot. Back up the other way comes Jessup. Jessup coming in. All alone. Stop there, and he's taken down. And it's going to be a Toros penalty coming up. It's going to be Jessup versus Parker Shaw here, one-on-one. Still nothing here. We played almost 3 minutes of the second period. Peterborough have had 3 power plays, haven't been able to convert. Toros just had their first one. They weren't able to convert here, but here is the first penalty shot. Jessup versus Shaw. Stop there and hit the post as Parker Shaw gets some help in behind him, and Jessup hears a little bit of ringing in his ears. That's actually the second time that the post has helped out Parker Shaw on a penalty shot this year. Another one happening against Central Ontario in a game that happened right here at the Rickard also. Trying to get that puck up through center. Trying to drop that pass. Shot from DeBow, not going to take it. Takes it behind the goal instead. Blake DeBow trying to get it. Ring off the boards. Peterborough knocked that down against Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez off the boards. Trying to get it there for DeBow. Blake DeBow causes the turnover. Tries to set it up in front. He's got Luke Boys over there as well to try and get it back to the line. Toros trying to get it now. Wilson trying to get it there for Peterborough. Blake DeBow with a nice play to himself. Chipped it away. Here comes an opportunity. A shot to the net. Not going to make it through. Still loose at the side, and the Toros can't bang it in. We're getting a tripping call right in front. Face-off is going to come off to the right of Parker Shaw now. Peterborough looking to convert again. They get another man advantage, their 4th one of the game. Trying to get that puck here in the zone. Legacy wraps it around, kept in there from the line. Sending one to the net, knocked down there again by Keaton Legacy. He tries to flip it off the boards, and that'll come away at center. Trying to get it there against Legacy again. Brought in over the line, gets around Zane Dwyer. Shoots it. That goes high, just over the stick there of Parker Shaw. Toros back up, short-handed with Legacy, but it swept off his stick before he could find open ice. Bathgate trying to get in. Bathgate and Kinchin trying to put it in the zone. Here comes Bathgate again. Bathgate trying to take advantage of that. There's a shot. Blocker saved there by Parker Shaw. Puts it behind the net, trying to slap it around. Kept in there by Hatton. Bathgate from the corner, back to the line for Hatton again. Over there to the other side, they try and find it. Picked aside and picked up there by Kavanaugh. Hatton from his own end, gets around the checker. Now he gets to find some open ice now. Hatton trying to bring it in, all on his lonesome. Zane Dwyer's going to be on him, put him into the corner behind the net. We're getting another penalty coming up. And this one's going to go to Peterborough this time. It's going to be a rolling puck all the way down the ice. As it gets touched up by Kavanaugh, we'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 31 seconds. And then the Toros get to go to a power play for 1:29. Jackman to take the draw, loses that draw. Here comes an opportunity to come out there as Nichols. Picked off there by Riley Brandt. Jackman had to stay on side, and he does. Riley Brandt with some nice moves, but his shot hit Jessup in the way through. Ethan Jackman trying to put pressure on. Nice play there by Riley Brandt to try and set things up. Here comes Ferris. Ferris with a pass over there for Jessup. Went over his stick, and the Toros get the opportunity to try and get that puck there in the zone. From behind the goal, they set it up. Back to the line for Nichols. Nichols a shot to the net. Stopped there by Shaw as he collects it and doesn't allow a rebound out in front. Face-off was off to the left of Parker Shaw. Toros bring it out there with Keaton Legacy. Legacy bringing it in over the line. Trying to get around the check. We'll get around Kavanaugh. Take it out in front. And that hit the defender out in front of the goal. Luckily, it didn't make its way back to the net there out in front. Cooper McCaslin from his own end. Toros have had the power play now. Here comes Arda. Trying to start it from his own end. Tape to tape right there for Keaton Legacy. Legacy brings it in. Gets it around Nichols. Legacy sets it up in front. That gets stolen aside though, and McCaslin tries to knock it down. Cooper McCaslin tape to tape there for Arda. Couldn't go. Riley Brandt tape to tape for Jackman. He couldn't get around the defender of Jessup. McCaslin from his own end. Gets around a check. Cooper McCaslin brings it in on his own. Drops it off there for Jackman. Can't get around the defender on the toe drag and gets it taken away and dumped down the ice. All the way behind the goal now for McCaslin. McCaslin had it there. Tries to get it there to the other side for Legacy. Broken up there by Coughlin. But the puck is too far ahead. Coughlin a shot. And by the time he shot it, Parker Shaw had the right angle to cut it off. Face off to the left now of Shaw. Trying to win it there in the zone. Goes back to the line now. Toros get the pass over there to the other side. Can't get through against Owen Dobbs. Brought in here by the Toros again. That's going to be Luke Boyes taking it behind the net, trying to set things up. Boyes right in front of the goal for Dobbs, out of his reach, but he was able to get a pass there for Zane Dwyer. Here's Ethan Sterling with the puck here. The Toros were offside. Trying to go here against White. Zane Dwyer, or Luke Boyes fell there in the Toros end. This could lead something here. There's a shot stopped by Shaw. Still loose and wide of the goal right in front. Toros pick it up there again to try and get it out. Over here to the other side, trying to get it around Luke Boyes, and Boyes is able to steal it away. Boyes can't bounce it off the boards past the defender who made a nice to play on the defensive end. There's a shot that's kicked off with the right pad of Parker Shaw. Toros on the other side. Zane Dwyer from his own end gets pressured on there, so he fires it around there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs with some open ice now with Boyes and Baker. Dobbs has Baker at the side, can't pass it to him, but he still was able to throw it out in front. Tried to cover it up. There was Ryan and couldn't get his glove on it. But here comes Turner, trying to turn things around. Turner gets it in the zone. Turner, shot, fired wide of the net. Coming around the boards, this could lead to a breakout the other way. Trying to get around the defender, and that is going to be Hatton from his own end. Hatton tried to get it over there for his player. The boys trying to pick it up. Here comes an opportunity, walking out, shot, stopped there by Ryan. Still loose out in front, and Ryan is going to cover up his own rebound out in front of the goal. Face-off is won there by Peterborough. Wrapped around the boards, Zane Dwyer. Can't keep it in. Back up the other way come Peterborough, trying to start a 3-on-2 in the zone. They've got a man going to the goal. There's a shot that runs right through the blue crease. And kept in here by Peterborough again. Thrown to the net. This one is going to be gathered up by Shaw. And they make sure that Bathgate can't go into the slot area to bang away at a rebound. A face-off that gets one. Knocked down there by the Toros on the way through. Wrapped around the boards and kept in. Trying to clip it off the boards. Brought in here. Knocked down at center. Here come the Toros back up the other way. In comes Keaton Legacy. Legacy with some nice moves. Can't go in down though, as he couldn't take the puck with him at the most important time. Into the corner goes now for Blake DeBow. DeBow sets up Legacy, trying to start something else. Keaton Legacy around the defender. Keaton Legacy can't shoot it on the forehand. Picks it back up again. Legacy, shot, tipped, and that's into the netting. A face-off off to the right. Again, one there by Peterborough. Ethan Jackman tried to slap it around the boards. Around the boards again. Picked up here by Jessup. Can't go with it. Ardaugh tries to get it. Here's Ethan Jackman again. Jackman with the puck. Sets it up in front. Over there to the side. Shot. Scores! Riley Bryant is able to snap it past the right pad of Ryan. And the Toros take a 1-0 lead. He took the pass there from Jackman. And he deposited it right where the Toros wanted it, into the back of the net. And Brandt stays hot to make it 1-0 Toros.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
Face off here from center. Peterborough picked that up. Marshall trying to get it here on the other side. Lead pass, knocked down here. Here comes Ethan Jackman. Jackman bringing it in. Had an assist on the last one. Looks to do this one himself. Backhands it to the net wide. Around the boards it goes again. Ardaugh trying to set up Jackman on the other side. Up here from Marshall. Marshall trying to bring it in here with a pass over there to the other side now for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh shot. Right pad saved this time by Shaw. Toros try and get it there on the other side. Turnover. Shot. Blocker save again there by Parker Shaw. Got his blocker on that. Blockered it away. Jackman trying to get to it now. Ethan Jackman had it in the skate area. And that was Hunter who hunted the puck off him. Trying to drop it there again for Marshall. Marshall takes it behind the net. Loses it there to Hudson Bishop, who takes it away. Bishop trying to go here on the backhand. Can't get it out. Got kept in by Peterborough on the other end. Nolan Lee from behind his own end now. Lee takes it from behind the net. Trying to get around the defender. Lead pass now for Ethan Jackman. Nice no-look pass. That'll set up Riley Brandt, who sets it up to the other side for Keaton Ardaugh. Ardaugh brings it in, taken down. Behind the net, it's going to be a Peterborough penalty and a Toros power play coming up. Luke Boys to take that draw. Lost it by Peterborough, right in on net. And that'll be covered up there by Ryan. Face off to the right of the goal. There's Luke Boys with it. Boys walking out. Shot! Stopped there by Ryan. Still loose and Baker can't shoot it. Boys turns around with a shot. That goes wide. Owen Dobbs here in the corner now. Dobbs trying to pick it out there in the corner. Scooped up. Trying to walk it out. It gets backhanded behind the net now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs there for Adam Baker. Baker back to the line now for McCaslin. Keeps it in. Over there for Baker with a nice drop pass. Adam Baker a shot. Right pass save. Loose puck in the front. Stop. Another big save. What a big save. Loose puck. And they score! If the first and second won't get you, guess what? Number 3 is heading to the back of the net. You allow him to take a couple whacks away at it, and it's finally going to make its way to the back of the goal. A power play goal gives the Toros a 2-0 lead.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast. Ready? Let's go. Ready.
Face off here from center. Brought in here by Jessup. Jessup can't get around the defender. I think he's had the best Peterborough chance. He had the penalty shot here in the second period. He rang the post in behind Parker Shaw. That was when the game was 0-0 and the Toros taking control since then. A goal by Riley Brandt. As that gets touched up, we'll get a Peterborough power play for an interference call. Face-off will be off to the right of Parker Shaw. One there by Toros. Around the boards. Kipped it out. Here comes Adam Kadiklo. Kadiklo racing after the puck. Trying to cut in on his own. Stopped there by Ryan as he tried to go through the 5-hole. Legacy loses the draw on the offensive end. Here comes Holtzman with a lead pass. Here comes a chance. Shot. Stopped there by Shaw as he gathers it up. And then Parker Shaw knocks it down. His man in front of the goal as a high stick. So it's going to be a high sticking penalty going to the goalie Parker Shaw, and Keaton Legacy's going to take it. It's a 2-minute high sticking call as Jessup got that high stick in the face by Shaw. Face off to the left. So the Toros had the big time momentum with the 2-0 lead, but now Peterborough 2-man advantage. Shot stopped there by Shaw, still loose out in front. Trying to jam that puck in front of the goal. From behind the net, they try and set it up. 1:59 left to go here in the second. Shot from the line, he's not going to shoot it. Drops it off to the face-off circle instead. Over here to the other side. Shot, not going to take it. Fakes it off, drops it back to the line now for White. White to the other side now. Nichols trying to shoot that puck. That gets knocked down to the front. That gets picked up there by the Toros, and out comes Ethan Jackman racing after the puck. Jackman trying to follow his man in behind the goal. Ethan Jackman with a nice play to strip him off the puck. Jackman will be here on the other side to try and take it away. And away comes Peterborough's Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh getting up there with Holtzman and Ferris. Drop pass for Ferris. Ferris, shot, scores! Ferris is able to bounce one in off the post, and it's a 1-goal game as the Peterborough power play finally converts That's their 5th power play, and they were able to get one past Shaw this time to make it 2-1. Face off here from center. The clock is still out, so we don't know how much time's left. McCaslin slaps it around. Knocked down here by Peterborough. They're still on that power play. We know that. Takes it behind the goal. Wraparound, and they score right in front of the net on a wraparound, and now we're tied at 2. Tied at 2. I believe that was Nichols who wrapped that around to tie this up. Knocked down, that goes behind the goal. From behind the net, the Toros will scoop it up. It'll be behind the net there against McCaslin. From behind the goal, they'll try and wrap this one around in front. Back to the line for Turner. Turner a shot. Stopped there by Shaw as it went wide. From behind the goal it goes. It'll be stripped up on the other side, trying to get it. Kept in by Turner though. Block shot by the Toros on the way through and out. Trying to chip that down the ice here. Racing after it is Ethan Jackman. And we're ready with the clock back on. 22 seconds left to go. Ardaw behind the net. Keaton Ardaw drops it over there for Riley Brandt. Brandt tries to put it back in behind the net. And now stolen aside there by Kavanaugh with a pass. Broken up by McCaslin, who puts it back in. Ardaw gets around the defender. That is going to do it for period number 2. One that looked very promising for the Toros after they made it 2-0 on a power play goal, but they got into some penalty trouble late. A 2-man advantage for Peterborough, one by Ferris and one by Nichols, and we're tied at 2 to go to the 3rd. So, we're all tied up at 2 now to head to the final period. There's a big 2 points for both teams. With a Toros win, they can tie Peterborough. And with a Peterborough win, they can move a little bit further ahead of the Toros in the standings. Tripped in the zone, trying to get there against boys. Ricardo Alvarez from his own end. Alvarez sees the pressure on, gets it up there, trying to chip it there with Owen Dobbs. Brought in here by Coughlin, who sends one to the net. Knocked down there by Alvarez. Alvarez for Adam Baker to try and dump it in. He'll chip it there to the other side. Owen Dobbs picks it up. Trying to get around that defender, back to the line for Zane Dwyer. Can't shoot the puck. Still in there in the zone. Picked up again here by Peterborough as they bring it in. Marshall trying to bring it in over the line. Stolen off the stick there by Luke Boys. Boys is coming in, and it's going to be a penalty again to the Toros for interference. Face off to the right of the Toros end. It's going to be Bathgate taking the draw to start this power play. Wins it back to the line for Nichols. His shot gets blocked there by Blake DeBow. Wrapped around into the corner now for Ferris. Ferris from behind the net now. Set off the stick there by Hudson Bishop. Gets it back to the line over here again for Nichols. Nichols is going to fire it wide. Set it up there for Jessup. Jessup's pass was out of the reach and to the other side. Back to the line again. It's going to be pushed into the corner to try and walk it out. Race pass over the stick of Bathgate, who picks it up. Bathgate trying to find it there on the other end. Scooped up here by Nolan Lee trying to get to his man. Escaping the check, walking it in front, back to the line it goes. Shot to the goal, knocked down there by Blake DeBow. Trying to find it there, and it's a glove pass. Got things sorted out, we'll have another face-off. Legacy trying to pick it up. Trying to put it in the zone, couldn't do it. Jessup takes it away. Jessup getting up there with Bathgate and Ferris. Shot, way off the mark, around the boards it goes. Trying to find it there, back to the line for Brandt. There's Ferris out in front. Knocked down on the way through by Cooper McCaslin. Brandt trying to help out as well. Back to the line now for White. White to the other side. A shot by Kavanaugh is caught there by Shaw. I don't know. Face off to the right of the goal. Jessup trying to fire it around and get it out. Brandt gets it down the ice and into the corner goes White. White picking it up here in the zone. Around the boards it goes. Here comes Peterborough to start it out of their own end. Trying to get it here in the zone for an opportunity. Set up in front. Thrown aside there by McCaslin. Hard around the boards and off the boards and out. Trying to pick it up here at center. Lead pass there for Ferris. Here comes Bathgate with it. Bathgate to the front of the net. Taking off the stick. Kept in there by Jessup with a shot to the net. Knocked down there by the Toros on the way through and out. That's an offside. And now he calls it. Ardagh takes the draw here. Kinchin tries to put it in. Kinchin getting it around Jackman from behind the net, setting up in front, hit a stick and went up in the air, and Parker Shaw has the eyes to follow it into his glove and get another face-off. That face-off will take place off to the right of the goal to be taken by Williams. In the offensive zone, Williams to take it. One there by Keaton Ardagh, picked up there. Williams shot wide of the net, carrying off the boards now for Holson. Back to the line. Trying to get a shot through a screen, drops it there for Nichols. Nichols shoots one. That gets blocked on the way through by Riley Brandt, who gets it to go. Brandt trying to get away from the defender, White. Riley Brandt sees Keaton Ardagh. Ardagh shot. Stopped there by Ryan with a stick. Around the boards it goes. Kept in here by Ricardo Alvarez. A shot to the net. Skipping in wide. Ardagh picks it up off the backhand boards. Keaton Ardagh back there for Zane Dwyer. He lets one go, and that hit a Peterborough defender. Lead pass trying to get around Zane Dwyer. Riley Brandt trying to pick it up here to get it around Holtzman, and he does. Holtzman got it on this time by Jackman, and Ethan Jackman's going to get the penalty now. No penalty on the play, just offside there as Jackman brought it in, so Toros avoid that. Key stays 2-2. Owen Dobbs trying to get that puck off the boards, taps it past Hutton into the corner. Tries to get it from behind the net. They both collide in behind the goal. Setting it up in front. Drops it back to the line for Bishop. Hudson Bishop takes a shot. It's in a screen area and can't get it. Off the boards it goes as Hudson Bishop can't control his man. Here comes an opportunity here for Peterborough. Pushing it wide is Nolan Lee from behind the net. Lee doing his job behind the goal to try and stick to his man in the front. And Parker Shaw had to look behind him. And it was inside of his pad area. Face off. One there, backhand shot, rolling wide. Toros get the loose puck with Blake DeBow. DeBow a stretch pass. That got broken up there by Holtzman. Holtzman brings it in over the line, stays in there. Nice play by Jessup to stay over the line. Hudson Bishop from his own end. Nice backhand pass around the other side there for Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to get it around Ferris. Uses a nice play, flips it off the boards deep. Behind the goal, Peterborough pick it up behind the net, wrap it around the other side. Here comes an nice cut off there on the boards, but now Peterborough will get to bring it out. Hudson Bishop can't control his man, he gets around him. A shot, Nolan Lee gets taken down before the shot makes it to the net. Hudson Bishop steals it away. Taken off a stick there by Jessup. To the other side now for Ferris, who tries to bring it in. Ferris with some nice moves. Nolan Lee was able to stick to him. Capped in by Jessup. Jessup cutting in. He's got Holtzman at the side, and it was broken up there by Hudson Bishop. Now Holtzman. His pass there in the zone is broken up, and Blake DeBow tries to chip it past Kavanaugh. Here comes Jessup. Jessup shot, scores! Jessup goes through the 5-hole of Parker Shaw, and Peterborough get their first lead of the game at 3-2. Ardagh wins that draw at center. Trying to get it up there for Riley Brandt on the other side. Toros were in offside. McCaslin trying to stick to his man, and away comes Bathgate. Bathgate with Williams. Bathgate taking it in. Stopped to the side of the net. Williams couldn't stuff it in. Around the boards and kept in by Peterborough. Shot to the net. Tipped, and that goes wide. That might have hit Shaw out in front. Wrapped around the boards again. Riley Brandt trying to chip it out. Couldn't do so. Kept in by Peterborough from behind the net. From behind the goal, they're trying to stick to their man. Arda trying to win that battle. Walking out there was Peterborough. Couldn't shoot it. McCaslin from behind the net. Cooper McCaslin from behind the goal now. Getting it up there for Ethan Jackman. Trying to find a lane off the boards. Chips it out. Back up the other way they come. Trying to start three in. Jackman. Shot. Instead he tried passing it to Brandt. And it went wide. Arda trying to stuff it out of front. Around the boards for Brandt again. Stretch pass to try and bring it in. Jackman with it. Ethan Jackman bringing this one in. Shot. Hit the player on the way through. Riley Brandt trying to get it. Back up the other way they come. In over the line. That is Hunter from behind the net. Hunter wraparound. Stopped there by Shaw. From behind the net, the Toros get it. They tried to get it against Arda. Taken aside there by the Toros. And laid pass for Riley Brandt. Ethan Jackman with a collision. And it's going to be a penalty here. And Jackman goes to the box. Another Peterborough power play. That rolls right into Shaw for a face-off. So this should be power play number 7 probably for Peterborough here. That one bounces into Shaw. Face-off here. Bathgate shot way over the mark. To the other side, picked up there by Peterborough. Back to the line it goes. Trying to set things up from the line. He pushes it deep into the face-off circle instead. Right over there. Nice hand-eye there by the Toros, and it's high stick. Face-off off to the left now, Shaw. Won by Peterborough. Nichols a shot. That'll go into the corner. Slapped around the boards to try and get it there for Owen Dobbs. Picked off by Bathgate. Bathgate trying to walk it out. Takes it behind the net instead. Bathgate tried to jam it in. Not going to work. Kept in here from the line by Nichols, though. Nichols on the backhand. Blocked there on the way through. Tripped up. And this time there's going to be a penalty. Face-off will be off to the right of Ryan. One there trying to get one to the net was Keaton Legacy. Legacy couldn't get it behind the goal. Picked up by Peterborough. Adam Cadicolo with some nice pressure on his man. Legacy tried to get it from behind the net again. It'll be Peterborough picking it up. Trying to lead it from their own end now. Brought in now by Ferris, who can't get away from Nolan Lee. Adam Cadicolo tries to chip it in. Peterborough from their own end. Pressured on there by Cadicolo with a nice play. Brought in now again by White. White can't get around Nolan Lee with a nice defensive play. Lee is trying to stick to White in behind the goal, and so is Legacy. Hudson Bishop tries to get it away here. That'll get kept in here from the line by Ferris, who dumps it behind the net for Nolan Lee. Lee trying to start this out of his own end. Nolan Lee trying to get around the defender Ferris. Sets it up out in front there for Legacy. Back to the line for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo can't shoot it. Keeps it though. Now finally knocked off his stick. Chipped around the boards and out. Picked up here by Nolan Lee to the other side for Bishop. Hudson Bishop will lead pass for Legacy over his stick. Peterborough can't dump it out. Hit his own player. That got knocked down there by Bishop on the way through. And in comes Ethan Jackman. Jackman. Shot. Stopped there by Ryan with the blocker hand. Loose puck in front. The Toros can't bury it. From behind the goal now, Adam Cadicolo. Tripped up. Bishop can't keep that in. Hudson Bishop from his own end now. Now it'll be McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin with a stretch pass for Legacy over his stick. Back up the other way comes Adam Cadicolo with some nice moves. Cadicolo setting it up in front now for Keaton Legacy. Can't shoot it. Jackman will, but he fans on the shot. From behind the goal now, Legacy will pick it up. Trying to get it back to the line for Cadicolo. From behind the net, scoop past McCaslin and out down the ice. Rolling all the way down into the corner, scooped up there on the other side. Kept in there by Kinchin. Kinchin trying to walk that out. He's going to take it behind the goal instead of the wraparound. Stopped by Shaw. From behind the other side, 4 minutes left to go. Toros trailing by 1. Late pass up through center for Adam Cadicolo will go deep in behind the goal. Trying to wrap it around the boards there for Ardagh behind the net. Scooped aside and fired there to the other side. That's going to be Sterling trying to knock that down in his own end. Ethan Sterling puts the pressure on, finally loses it in behind the net there to Peterborough. Sterling trying to pin him behind the net. Out in front there for an opportunity. And away skates Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to get through. Jackman all the way in. Finally taken down, and out comes Ryan to cover it. This will be a face-off off to the right. One there. Owen Dobbs backhand. Right pad saved there by Ryan. Behind the net it goes. Trying to get it around the defender there is Owen Dobbs. Dobbs can't get it out there at the line. They go back to the line again. Shot! That's a right pad saved there by Ryan. From behind the goal, they're going to scoop it up there. Adam Baker and Luke Boyes. Baker tried to get it. Flipped out the boards. Got her hustle after that puck to get to it. And it's going to be behind the net instead for Owen Dobbs. Trying to walk it out in front. Takes it behind the goal. Out in front, Stow on the side. Steered right to the front of the goal. Stopped there by Shaw. Still loose in the paint area. And away comes Adam Baker. Baker skating it out for an opportunity. Brings it in over the line. Adam Baker's in. Taken down, and there's a penalty coming to Peterborough. Face off to the left, won by Toros easily. Zane Dwyer to the other side for Jackman over his stick. He'll pick it up off the board area. Jackman with it. Shot way off the mark. Coming around the other side now for Blake DeBow. DeBow loses control of the puck. Back up the other way comes Peterborough in over the line. Trying to race after it is Jessup, and it's offside. Ardagh wins that draw to start it off. Jackman from his own end. Stretch pass there for Riley Brandt. Brandt picks it up there from center. Drops it off now for Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to get around the defender to set things up. Ethan Jackman takes it wide. Now out of front. Stop there out of front there by Ryan. Still loose out of front. Legacy trying to tip it in. Right in front of the goal now. Legacy right in front of the goal. Right pass saved by Ryan. As he's trying to find it, he gets it. Face off one. Shaw's to the bench for the extra attacker. Jackman a shot. It didn't make it through. It hit the player on the way through. Blake DeBow behind the net. Trying to set it up. Walking out. Legacy. Shot. Stopped up by Ryan, and he covers it up. Ardagh to take the draw off to the left of the goal. Keaton Ardagh trying to win the draw. Setting it up there on the other side. Back to the line it goes. Trying to set it up there to the other side. Out of front. Over the stick. Keaton Ardagh picks it up off the back end boards. Back to the line for McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin lets one go. Stopped by Ryan. In behind the net goes Riley Brandt. Brandt covering there in the corner. Legacy picks it up. Legacy trying to walk it out of front. Couldn't do it. Ardagh trying to get it on the other side. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in here, but no, it comes out over the line and out. McCaslin keeps it here at center. Cooper McCaslin tries to get through. To the other side for Riley Brandt, trying to chip it off the boards. Over here to the other side, they try and bring it in. Hudson Bishop with the puck here at center, getting it for Jackman. Ethan Jackman brings it in, and he's taken down after the whistle. Face off here from center now. Legacy's going to take the draw just outside the Peterborough blue line. Toros have 30 seconds left. They're down by a goal. Still 5 seconds left on the power play. Trying to bring it in. Legacy racing out to the puck. Not going to get it. Fired into the Peterborough bench out of play. Face off to the left of the goal. Because it got fired into their own bench, it's going to be a face off in the Peterborough end. One there. Trying to shoot it to the front of the net. And Ardagh can't get a right handle on it. Around the boards, knocked down there by the Toros Baker. Can't get to it. Peterborough get it behind the net. 15 seconds left on the clock. Kept in there from the line, back to the line for Zane Dwyer, whose shot gets blocked. Goes behind the net now. Legacy out of front. Big opportunity over the stick. And that's going to do it as it gets tipped aside. The Toros are going to fall by a goal to Peterborough after leading them 2-0 in the second period. Peterborough was able to come back when they got that two-man advantage in the second to tie things up. And then Jessup gets the only goal of the third period. And the Toros could not get that equalizer they were looking for. So in a 3-game weekend, they're going to drop the first one as they try and get back on track tomorrow against Kingston. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.